approaching mediation, I think the way the personal injury cases are run, you depend a lot on the solicitors involved, and as you know, I'm on my third solicitor. You know, none of the solicitors will accept you picking your own expert witnesses. They have already expert witnesses of their own in line for you, and but there is a big differences in opinion from the NHS and the expert witnesses involved in this case. Basically, the expert witnesses that's been picked by my solicitor, because I've already chosen 2 expert witnesses to look into our case, but they told us outright that these people no longer operate as expert witnesses. I haven't got the time to go through all the paperwork to publish their name, but I will do in due course. And probably their secretaries could let me know, are they still working, these experts? They're working for NHS hospitals, but do they still cover private clients? Because, you know, to me, I believe that this is all a big farce, really. But anyway, we've got 2 experts that's chosen by solicitors, by our solicitor, shall I say, and their results are completely different from the NHS. This is the NHS psychiatrist involved. His name is Balasubramaniam, I think, and he asked clinical psychologist Kathy Burke, which is this one, and I believe, and she had another person to agree to what her report was. Well, this is from Queen Square, London. Her name is Dr. Kizzy Elnier. You know, she's a clinical neuropsychiatrist or psychologist. And between her, Kathy Burke, and I think there was another one. Hold on. Dr. Gillian Century, a counsellor, also for Mary. Between the 3 of them, they was asked by Dr. Subramaniam, who was in charge of the mental health centre in Edmonton. He's in charge of the whole mental health centre that takes care basically of the whole area of Edmonton, maybe even covering Enfield. I'm not very sure on that. But all these people that are involved in taking care of the mental patients in Edmonton and Enfield, my solicitor and our expert witness reckon they were all boobies, basically. They don't know one problem from another. So basically what he's saying to me, I have to sue the National Health when this is finished for not treating my wife. Let's get on to the report, basically. Dr. Gillian Century, I think her name is, this is the report that she made giving my wife the reason why she's saying that the National Health can't move forward in treating my wife, because she failed the test that she had given her. I think it was this test. I think my wife's score was 82, between 78 and 82, and enable for the NHS to treat my wife and help her, give her rehab. She had to score between 90 and 101, right? So basically, what Dr. Gander and Professor Trimble, who is our consultant, specialist expert witness, Dr. Gander and Professor Trimble, and they're saying no, they're suggesting my wife has a psychiatric treatment, while the NHS is saying she's suffering from an organic problem, which is understandable when washing machines fall on you from 30 feet. But they can't see any logic in Professor Trimble and Dr. Gander can't see any logic in them being an organic problem there, because washing machines can fall on people from 30 feet and nothing wrong with them. They're just suffering from a psychiatric condition. The problem we have is Dr. Kiziel from Queen Square is saying that my wife should have had treatment in the first 6 months of her accident and able to help her. And so the NHS basically has washed their hands because she's failed the score that she was supposed to get. Her IQ is below between 90 and 109, and so there's nothing they can do for her. And so as far as Dr. Subramaniam, which is the consultant for Edmonton, psychiatrist, saying, well, that's it. That is nothing. She's been every 2 months for the last couple of years, I think, and they've talked to her and everything. They're saying there's nothing they can do, and they're saying like she's just be a waste of space amongst the mental health patients, because she's lost her cognitive ability to understand what they're talking to her about. And so now I have a debate between I'm going to court. My solicitor is taking 2 expert witnesses' report to court. That absolutely ignores the NHS. The NHS is not treating her because they're saying it's an organic problem which is caused by the accident she had. But my 2 expert witnesses that we're paying absolutely thousands for, and are saying that no, it's not organic. It's a mental problem. She needs a psychiatric. She's got a psychiatric condition. In other words. But there again, the NHS says that she hasn't. They can't treat her because they've been through 2 years with her through their own psychiatrist. So now, to all the people in NHS, Edmonton and Enfield, you are in deep trouble. You are in extremely deep trouble, because this is 2 expert witnesses, Professor Trimble and another expert witness, Dr. Gander, are saying like totally opposite from them. So all these people are being treated in the NHS at present in Edmonton and Enfield. I think you need to keep a copy of this video, and I would give you all the report of Dr. Trimble and Professor Gander, and we'll go through the report with the NHS, and like remembering this person was a washing machine hit her falling from 30 feet. As far as the experts are concerned, she hasn't got an organic problem. So you might even be treated in Edmonton in NHS. By psychiatrists. We've seen quite a few over the 1 or 2 years, and experts that are taking care of all the patients here. It's been said that they failed my wife. They haven't achieved nothing that they're supposed to have achieved. So I believe that you all should get on to the NHS, and I will give you this professor's report and whatever. But there again, going to Professor Trimble. Professor Trimble believes that solicitors have got no obligations whatsoever to worry about their claimants if they had a head injury. It's all up to the NHS. This is Professor Trimble's words, So as far as Lord Wolf, you've got a situation here where solicitors and expert witnesses, and I've read all what you've talked about, expert witnesses are making such claims, and we all of here in Edmonton and Enfield depend on the NHS. We pay for that, And the experts are saying that they're a bunch of tossers. They don't know what they're doing.